speakers from Turning Point USA Faith inspired Christians to boldly share the gospel.
And here's what the Bible tells us. Paul writes to Timothy that it's not God's will that any should perish, but that all should come to a knowledge of the truth.
It's a message some young people eagerly received.
People have become more interested in hearing about the gospel and hearing about Christianity.
Everyone out there is hungry for truth. They just want to know something. They're tired of feeling the void. They want hope. They want something to hold on to.
Christian apologist Frank Turek spoke of the certainty of Christ's resurrection based on the testimony of his martyred disciples.
These people were in a position to know whether Jesus had risen from the dead. They saw him, they touched him, they ate with him. They verified with their own senses that Jesus had risen from the dead. Some people will die for a lie they think is the truth. Nobody will die for a lie they know is a lie.
Actually, I've been following Dr. Frank Turek for years. The first time I read it, Becky wrote, "I don't have enough faith to be an atheist." It was amazing to me. It was amazing.
Musical artist Holy Gabbana shared with CBN News' Billy Hollowell about his conversion to Christ.
When I look at myself now, I feel like me. I feel normal. But then when I go back and I look at my old self, I'm like, who is that guy? Like, completely different. But that's what happens when you actually surrender your life to Christ, because he says he makes all things new.
One strong message delivered to the crowd: Christians should bring their faith and biblical values to the ballot box.
Human beings cannot figure out right and wrong for ourselves. We actually need a standard beyond ourselves. There has to be an authority outside of us, beyond us, saying right and wrong.
There's a lot of separation between church and politics right now, and the church doesn't want to talk about what is happening in politics, but politics is based on religion because it's based on morality, and morality comes from religion.
This is one of more than 30 stops along the Make Heaven Crowded Tour 2026 that began in January in Los Angeles and goes through the end of this year. The next event is in Dallas, Texas on April 29th. Lorie Johnson, CBN News, Virginia Beach.